Go. Hi, today we're here with Perry's Electric, Heating and Plumbing, and we're here, this is Keven Perry. So we're going to talk a little bit about their walkthrough kind of their facility here. And they've been in business how long now?
Be 60 years this summer.
60 years. And we're going to have a little community barbecue coming up this summer. So Kevin, this is the entry coming in. I noticed you have some barbecues here. What are these barbecues you have set up here?
Green Mountain pellet grills. They're smokers, but they're especially in the market, has gotten very popular. We have a complete line of these. We got stainless steel, we got the steel ones, and in different sizes. They've got kind of like this would be a Daniel Boone. They've got some bigger ones here with some accessories you can get, rubs and such.
Nice.
The chicken's not included.
Yeah, chicken not included. What's this? These are pellets here?
These are the pellets for the grills.
Great.
And those are here available at Perry's for purchase. And
What are those run a bag now
they're about,
today?
what are they, 15?
17.
17.
17 now.
Ah,
Gone up a little bit.
These are going up.
All that shipping costs, you know.
yeah, all that stuff's going up. So
Great.
there you
Okay, we're going to come back through here, and he's going to take us through here, and we're going to go into their training room. I understand they have a weekly training now you have for your
Yes, we do.
technicians.
go. Every Wednesday morning, we train not for technical skills, we train people skills. We train them how to approach the person, how to come to the house, where to put their truck, put their booties on.
Nice.
It's a system of, we call it Service System 2.0. What they do is they come in and they ask the right questions, tell you what's gonna happen, tell you how much it'll cost, and then do nothing until you approve that. And then they'll fix it for you and they'll wrap it back up, tell you what your warranties are on any parts that you bought. And that's all taught in this room right here. We have a weekly meeting. We do a little bit of testing with equipment. They're taught how to use the tools. Some come with skills. Some people, we take them from the ground up. So if you're looking for a career, looking for a job, we have to train our own people nowadays. So, and that's not a bad thing because they do it our way.
So they do internship and stuff too?
Sure.
Oh, great.
Yep, I work through a trade school and we train people that way as well.
Great.
We like to make ourselves, we call it a one-stop shop. If you can see what we do for a living over here, is these are the things with heating, cooling, radon, indoor air quality, geothermal, LEDs, plumbing, reverse osmosis softeners. We do home automation and kitchen and bath remodels. This is a really short list of what we do. We try and be a one-stop shop for everybody. One call does it all. And it's been pretty successful. It cuts out all the middle people. It really helps with scheduling because we're doing our own scheduling to get that one-stop shop.
Great. Great. Thank you for that. Back through here,
Okay?
we're going to come through the training room.
By the way, we're passing by the founder's office right here.
The founder's office is right
Yeah,
here.
he's 85 years old. Inventory for us. Lauren Perry's his name. This is a picture of him right here on his 85th birthday. He's the band.
Wow. Look at that, huh? There's the founder.
There's the founder of the company right there that started in 1963. And this room here is a catch-all. And in here is the filters that for everything that we sell. This is everything that you can get. There, a lot of them are annual maintenance filters. We have some that have even got carbon that also takes and takes the odors out. So that works pretty good for that too.
For your furnaces?
Yep, it takes odors out of the air.
Wow. How often you have to replace that, depending, I guess, on the order of the house?
These are annual filters, most of them. Yep.
Kind of like your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's amazing.
We have some smaller ones, like these aren't annual. You want to do these about 4 times a year.
Are those recyclable?
Yes. These are not. These are paper.
These are paper ones.
These are paper ones, yeah. Nothing in here is recyclable or reused because a lot of people have sold filters in the past where there's debris coming through the air that fold over the wires.
Mm-hmm.
You clean them, you don't get it all. Now you have an airflow problem. So we don't encourage those. Paper one time, fill them up and change them out. They all have MERV ratings of, if you take for example, all the way to MERV 16. If you would Google that,
What does that mean?
that means that's a rating like gas mileage.
Oh.
Like for cars, 50 miles to the gallon.
Okay.
16 is as best it gets. This would work in a doctor's office, surgery office. This is the clean room manufacturing, CDs, chips.
Nice.
You merge
Wow.
your air right down. And
Great technology.
Minimum efficiency reporting is what that is, value. So it's a gas mileage rating for filters, put it that way. Everybody
Nice.
understands gas mileage.
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
Okay.
all right,
Where are we going
moving
now?
on. We'll go out here to the metal shop.
Okay. Coming through here, we're going through the metal shop.
Well, this right here, this is what we call a heated bay. We bring our trucks in.
This is called the what?
We call this the heated bay.
Okay.
It's heated for wintertime. We bring trucks in here and clean them up and fix them. Somebody's got to do that. This is the hardened system for the HVAC installation. This is the metal shop. This is where we build all the sheet metal. It starts out here on this table right here with a design built from the computer in there, and it comes across out here, and then we take it to other points of this room, and it goes around the circle, ends up over there. If you look at that bench over there, there's a finished piece. That a
Oh,
while ago was probably a flat sheet.
right.
So this is called a base. This was made here.
So this is all custom done.
It's all custom done.
Wow.
It prints out labels from that machine to tell you what to do with it, where to put it. That's a furnace sits in this base.
What's that machine called?
That's a plasma cutting table.
Plasma?
Plasma uses an electrical arc to cut those designs in here. Here's the remnants of what is cut out.
Right.
So that's pieces that are cut out and then they're assembled. We run them through a beater, we bend them, we insulate them, and it comes out the other end of this building in a finished state. Let's take a trip back through here.
Okay, we're gonna head down here.
Come on through.
Okay.
That's what we call it's called the snappy room, which is a brand name. But what happened is all the parts we use for doing air systems in houses and other things
Well, a lot of parts in here.
are all through here. This whole end here is plumbing stuff. We do a lot of plumbing, pro press, things that are specialized. It's a specialized crimping system that saves us. We talked earlier about how much welding we don't do anymore. Everything is
It's all crimped.
it's all crimped. Yep.
And is that last longer, you think, or?
It actually does. You can have a lot of times you don't get a good weld, but you get a good crimp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is something called Shark Bite. This is something that you can buy at some of those big hardware stores. It doesn't use a crimp, it uses a Shark Bite system. It's where you push it in and it seals. We do a lot of that too.
So less leaking because the
That-
weld won't break.
Yep.
Like a weld will crack.
If you're not any good at welding, you might make a bad weld.
There.
Okay,
And we're coming now into
This is the cold bay we call it.
cold bay.
Yeah, this is not heated.
Okay.
Trucks are stored here when they're not being used at the moment. That is all the equipment that
Wow.
we install over there.
Look at all that.
We call it, some of it's consignment, some of it's sold. So it's a mixture of everything, but that's our stock for going through the next couple of weeks. That's what we're installing right there.
Next couple of weeks.
Yep.
That's a lot of inventory.
And then this building we have a drive-through here, so when the weather's not good, they can pull their trucks in here and go in here and heat it in the heated to clean them up, or they can be out here loading their truck and not be out in the weather.
Great.
The guys love that.
Great. And now we're coming into
This is that heated bay again.
heated
But
bay
this is-
again.
This is something that we do. This area here is used for scrapping. We recycle everything but plastic. Plastic, unfortunately, gets thrown away. But everything else in an air conditioner or a furnace is recycled. Right here. We don't throw any of it.
And you were mentioning earlier your brother.
Yep, I have a younger brother, Dallas. You'll see a picture of him someday. And Dallas is in a wheelchair. He's handicapped. But he takes these apart up here on the bench. We use a saw. He saws them off, all the coils and the cables, and they end up in parts like this that we recycle back to a place that recycles copper.
Amazing.
In this room, electrical parts. I have to say, 60 years ago, when Lauren started the company, my dad, these parts is what was pretty much the whole thing. The whole shop was these two rooms. And you can see as we walk through the building how things have expanded and grown.
Sure.
So, but everything you need to do some wiring is in these two rooms right here.
So with these new systems, are technologies grown with these new systems now for your home and more
Well-
efficient? And
Oh yeah, look at the efficiencies. We have 99% efficient furnaces now. Air conditioners are all the way up to, what can I say, 25 SEER, SEER. Acronyms are wonderful, aren't they? But seasonal energy efficiency ratio, gas mileage for air conditioners, up to 25. Your old ones on the window are probably an 8.
wow.
So that's how the difference of you're making the same amount of cooling for less money is what happens. This room here, a lot of things are switching over now to LEDs. This is where LEDs come from, but here's a good example right here. That's an LED. Used to be a big can in the ceiling.
Yeah.
A big hot light.
Yeah.
What we do now is put a box in the ceiling and that's LED.
That's it.
That's a used one, it's a little dirty, but
Right.
that's what we do nowadays. Is
Wow.
all LEDs.
Amazing, huh?
Sure.
Great.
And then back through here.
What a great shot, man.
Right here is all the parts that they use to fix heating, cooling, HVAC. We do all brands, primarily Lennox and Coleman, and if you whatever brand you bring us, so whether it's Heil, Carrier, Bryant, we'll make a stab at it. And a lot of parts are universal, so we can fix just about everything. All boilers, we do geosource, we do all kinds of repairs that are rooftop units. We clean them, we do a planned service maintenance system. So that's all done from this room here, is where the parts are kept. We have what we call, you can't see them very well, these are called night kits. Night kits they go out with a guy at night to try and fix your furnace. They contain a lot of parts that are usually what fails and it always seems to be at 2 in the morning. So right here is a good example.
Okay.
That's a night kit right there. So if you take that box with you when you go
Well,
out,
could you
that's-
24-hour service, right?
yeah. Otherwise, it's hard to find all the parts you need. But you take that along, it's about a 95% chance of what's broke is in that box.
Oh my, wow.
That makes a big difference.
Huge difference from
Huge difference.
having to come back to the shop and back and forth.
Right.
And what's your turnaround time if I call in for emergency to get to my place usually?
Most of the time you get the tech, depends if they're up or if they're sitting at the table at say 8 o'clock at night. Most places will be at your place within a half an hour. Sometimes a lot less if you're in town.
Very good.
My
Very
techs
good.
live all over. They live in a 30-mile area too. So they may be out where the call is, or they may have to cross the county to get to it.
Great.
But they'll be there. They'll be there.
Now you mentioned plumbing also, and so you handle all the hot water heaters and installing new ones,
Yep,
and
a lot
also.
of water heaters.
And now the new thing out is that not fairly new, but people are changing to tankless hot water heaters. Are they really that efficient? And
They are. They're right up at 98% efficiency, thermal efficiency, and they only produce hot water when you need it. Like right now, mine at home, the only person home or person is the cat. The cat doesn't need any hot water, so it's doing nothing right now, just sitting there waiting for something to happen.
well, then how long does it take to get your hot water then?
About 10 seconds.
Oh, so it's like
It's
under your sink they used to have the heating.
Yeah.
Emergency, you got your water right away for your coffee and stuff.
You
So
can't- that's a separate accessory, but
Right.
in most cases, people have to run some hot water to get some from their standard tank.
well, it takes my shower
This one,
5 minutes almost before you get your water. 3
well,
minutes, yeah.
These are actually better than that because they superheat the water quickly as it comes through. So you're going to get hot water right away. So I think tankless are almost quicker than some of the conventional, depending how far you are from the tank.
Do they handle a whole household
Yes.
easily?
Yeah. I've had 2 showers running at the same time and the laundry going, and they'll handle all of it.
That's just incredible.
It is.
What is it cost that much more now replacing that from your standard hot water heater to?
It's about a third more.
Okay.
Yeah, not-
But in the long run,
In the long run.
cost-wise, energy,
Yep.
cost of water today,
Yeah, they actually work pretty good for that.
are they all electric?
Nope, they're all gas fired.
Oh, they're all gas.
They do make an electric. We don't do many of those.
Okay.
It's mostly gas fired because you want that quick heat, and gas is a lot quicker. So,
Great.
So that's how that's done.
Well, we want to thank you for giving us a tour of your place today, and say hello and goodbye to everybody. We'll
Here's what
talk
we're
to you
gonna do.
again. Thank
Here's
you.
what we're gonna do.
Right.
692-6495 for the cool guys with the hot.
There you
buttons.
go.
We got products, price, lots of advice. We're just over the tracks, Main Avenue, Brookings, where one call does it all.
and about 50 miles you serve from
50
here.
mile area we come out, and we do it 24 hours a day.
Thank you, Kevin.
All
We
right.
appreciate your time.